Because my mom turned 83 because of glaucoma.
Hey.
It stopped her from driving, but she still get around her house.
She don't really drive because she moved up to from Miami up to Gainesville with my sister.
Okay.
What's everybody doing? We're coming live to you from Blue
Blue
Boutique and
I don't
Studio,
want to do
pop-up
that.
shop.
Because they said
It's really cool.
Independent.
And so this is the
Pop-up
two
shop was
youngest
really good
ones. So
today.
that's her and then her, and then the other one, me. I'm older, and me and the one that's in Gainesville a year, and a what's it lead nurse for labor delivery. Yeah, she's a nurse. And the other one in Gainesville is a grant specialist.
And that's when your mom stayed with you.
For University of Florida. Yeah, she's a grant specialist. And she used to work at Jackson, but she ended up hurting her arm and had to get her road cup done and all that.
You in the medical field too?
No, I'm over at Joker.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to go to medical, but I couldn't handle blood. So yeah, so that would be me, and then her, we'll be a different.
It just said rotate device. I don't get
That
it.
was that night after.
No boys?
No boys. Okay. My mom had 6 brothers and she was the only girl, and then she had all girls.
Anyway,
I
I don't have any light. We have enough light in here.
3.
So Siobhan,
Yeah, 3 boys.
wasn't that a
They
really
was
good
gonna have- They'll
event?
have a mixture.
And
I
that's
loved
my-
it.
We was leaving and she didn't want to act right because we wanted to take some pictures with her. And my sister wanted to get the photographer, but all of them was booked up, so we didn't get the
Yeah, you
professional.
do
So
this phone.
I think that turned out really, really well. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
yeah, so
Y'all have a ball together. That's good.
yeah, we do.
That is
I'm
great.
trying to get all the
Every
stuff back.
school, I can't believe
Uh,
how close we
I
are.
think out of
I think that's
see, and that one, and the strange thing about it is that one wasn't even advertised like all the other ones.
We went on a cruise.
We should. Keep doing that.
Yeah. And then my friend, me and her just went on a trip.
Yes, right, that's right. That's right.
We met,
And that's exactly
when
what
we
I
first
said. You
started
know,
there.
when it comes to marketing, advertising, and marketing, we're learning a lot about how to advertise and market. And that's what Alan was saying that about trying to tell me about, even with the, even with doing the boutique, even with doing the.
All of them?
You need. I was telling her to show the monster.
The monster? Oh, you want to see the monster?
What?
Call the monster.
My ex, he the monster,
My middle son.
and he's short in the middle.
He's on, wait a minute, let me, I gotta go to
She a mess.
He is the middle man. He is the middle child. He really does. Like he gotta have all the attention all the time. And they call him the look. No, he has to have all the attention all the time. He's a young old man. I'm 14 years older than him,
Oh, and
but
this is my mother-in-law.
you would think that he is
102.
60. He acts 60. He really does.
Now where does she live?
So marketing, as we have proven today, it's almost like the hypotheses. The broader the base, the wider the spectrum. So when someone has their own following and they bring their following and meet your following, that collaboration usually turns out really, really successful. And we've proven that today. So if you can get someone who wants to do an event with you or wants to collaborate with you, but if they don't have their own following, they're depending on your following, and your following isn't strong or isn't committed to the cause, then you're going to get exactly what you've been getting, absolutely nothing. So I think that my idea about collaborating with other organizations is exactly what we need to keep focusing on. Collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. However, my sister just made a very valid point. We've got to collaborate with the right people.
Well, you know, he into the fitness, so, yeah.
Well, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So that's it. The artist formerly known as Southside Tonio. Bama, what's happening? Oh, look at that face. That's beauty. Hey,
That's good. That's the middle.
I'm live. What's going on? So, hello. You changed your name. We're talking about marketing and promotions right now. So we were talking about marketing and how we collaborate. We would not. Is this a beautiful place?
Yeah, that's nice.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice area, too.
Siobhan, this is Bama. This is Ashley. That's my sister Siobhan.
I talked to you yesterday.
Yes, you did. And just Jasmine. I was going to call you Jazzy. Jasmine. So, Bama Bama is the perfect person to talk to about marketing because Bama, as a younger artist, was the first person signed to a very prominent artist here, the trap star himself, Mr. Jeezy. And as an artist, BAMA is an acronym that stands for, excuse me ladies, beat a motherfucker's ass. Okay, so, and as a young one, the first time I met Bama, he came into one of my showcases acting crazy as hell, and I was like, why is he at? Who do you think he is? What? I don't care who he signed to. But as I met him, the second time I met Bama, I fell in love with him. He became like one of my children because he was close to my artist, my knee baby, Kibo. And at that time, he started telling me he was going to change his name. He has changed his name to Southside Tonio. I said, what? You've done what? He said, I've changed my name to Southside Tonio. And at the time, I was had just started working with Drummer. We were trying to brand Moreno. And Drummer Boy told him, that's a great idea. Change your name to Southside Tonio. And you've seen the successes Drummer's had with branding his ideas. So, I want you to tell them how changing your name to Southside Tonio worked for you.
She just want she's trying to be funny, y'all. It was better to keep my name as BAMA because I spent years and years like branding and developing that name.
That's right.
It was almost impossible to change it. It don't matter if it was a better name or not. Which I'm not saying it was. I'm saying even if I could come up with a better name. Once you brand something and get someone familiar with that, it's hard to switch up.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to the way you brand stuff and be careful on the way you brand it because people are going to perceive you in that manner regardless.
That's right. So basically, he has spent a lot of time, whether positive or negative, branding Bama, B-A-M-A, and he had felt that, I love you, lady. Take care. Bye-bye. I'll call you. He had spent so many years branding BAMA, and in his mind, he felt as though it was a negative connotation behind it. So he felt as though, yeah, come on, you can come on. He felt as though the negative connotation was far outweighed the positive. And I told him that just like they say in Hollywood, there's no such thing as negative publicity. There's no such thing as bad publicity. And if you can change your outcome at any given time. He was changing his outcome. So as he changed his outcome, the negative connotations were going to die out. They were going to see who he was. And anyway, he was
mad though.
He was a rapper. He was supposed to have bad connotations. But like he said, his heart is big as gold. Just don't make him mad. And when he comes into a room, they clear the Red Sea anyway. They're going to move out his way. And his talent and his stage performance spoke for itself. And during that time, I'd forgotten who I learned from. I learned from Tricky Business. And he told me that marketing and branding was the most important thing you could do. And I had branded one LLC, stage branding. You can walk in anywhere and talk about one LLC and they're going to know what you're talking about.
You can't throw your W's up.
So we're marketing something different now. We're marketing our Power Panel organization and those pink boots. And that pink boots idea came to me via the marketing that I had been taught from the music industry and from these gentlemen and these young men that were so talented and that I could walk in anywhere and they were, that's keyboard manager, that's Bama manager, that's cat manager, that's his squad. You know, they respected me because they respected them. And they knew if they stepped on my toe, they was going to have to step on one of their toes. And they didn't want to step on these toes. So, but the brand that I built was immaculate.
I was gonna say something, but she'd be on the Uppity podcast.
Yes, yeah. And so, they had a reputation that preceded them, and I felt comfortable in the clubs at night. I felt comfortable going into wherever I went. I felt comfortable.
You better feel comfortable. Because nobody's gonna touch you, Ken.
Because I knew this food coming.
Southside.
Squad. Anyway, squad.
See, look. You can take the nigga out the what, but it's gonna be still in him.
Yeah, but seriously, though, you're supposed to be able to go from the boulevard to the boardroom. I'm going to be able to do that for the rest of my life. But I know that branding is important, and to do the work we do now, to put boots on the ground. I gotta go in the strip clubs. I gotta be able to go in the hood.
Just don't be the dancer. Don't be the
them
dancer.
days over. Nikki's clothes, you know.
Woo!
But we definitely have to go in the strip clubs because that's called community sex selling. It's called the community sex trade, and there are a lot of people in the community sex trade that aren't there willingly. There's an organization called Treasures in LA that actually goes into the strip clubs and finds out who's there unwillingly and makes it available to them to be able to get out. And shout out to Miss Grillo.
Because us viewers, we don't know if you're willing or unwilling, and if it looks good, we're just looking.
Well, you can look, just don't touch.
I don't want to touch. I want to look.
Okay, well, yeah. Let's see, this is what we got to do. Real men don't buy sex. # real men don't buy sex. So
Yeah.
hashtag
Give it away free. Don't sell it.
hashtag real men don't buy sex. So what we want to do is we want you to log on to www.thepowerpanel.org and www.pinkboots.com. And we want you to purchase a t-shirt. We have new t-shirts. These are the little tank tees. And then there's a bag of them somewhere. Look, there's a bag right there. There's a bag of them. These are $20 online. There's a bag of them here. $20 online. This t-shirt, and pull out one with sleeves on it, please. These t-shirts right here are $20 online. The t-shirts with the tank, the mini tees. These are half tanks. These are half tees. They even come in big sizes, double X, double triple X. They have the black logo on them, $25. This t-shirt is going to fund our organization. They're going to get us closer to developing Pink Boots. Pink Boots is an application that is a decentralized workforce that operates with an artificial intelligence application that connects human trafficking victims to safety and rescue through an ER response team. That artificial intelligence application will have a pink boot on the other end of it. Pink boots will be in the airport, the Greyhound station, the truck stop, in your city. So please help us. Either hit the donate button on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for allowing us to operate on your platform. Hit the donate button on Facebook. Hit our website. Donate. We know everybody doesn't have a lot of money right now. We're asking for $1. $1 to save a life. If you're not part of the solution, that usually means you're part of the problem. Thank you. Bye.
100 pennies. It seems silly, but you got to. Because when people watch shows, the silliest shit get the most views. When the dumbest video get the most views online. It's all about entertainment. It's about what like, oh damn, let me go back and replay that. What they just say or what they just do. If you ain't doing that, you're gonna lose the viewers.
What's your rap name so I can tell my son I mentioned?
Beat a motherfucker's ass.
Bam.
I just say